my name is GameHawker007. I'm going to make a Velociraptor out of clay. Drop the comments what your favorite dinosaur is. I'm going to cut right in the middle to start to make it. Okay, now we have two pieces right here. We'll take this piece off. We'll put that right down. We'll start turning that in a little long circle. When we're done those two steps, we're gonna make the body of the Velociraptor. I'm trying to make the long piece of the leg right now, and when I'm done that, I'm gonna make the body. I'm smoothing it out so it doesn't look all bumpy and rough for the skin. And this one is going to be one of your, drop the comments if this is your favorite dinosaur. Okay, the first two legs are done. Oh, we're going to make this one a bit more longer. We're going to make the body and the tail and the head. And in the middle, we're going to make all the organs and all that stuff. So first, we're going to place the first leg right there, the second leg right there. We're going to start pounding it against the ground, smush it, and we're just going to open it like that, a little bit. Do that in a second. We're going to make the body. Take this sort of glue, this glue. We're going to start squeezing it until it looks like this. I'm going to squeeze it against there. We're going to smooth it until it's all smooth and good and all that stuff. When we're done smoothing it, we're going to shape it. When we're done shaping it, we're going to put the tail. And we're trying to smooth it out. It's pretty hard to smooth it. Trying to get it all smooth. Let's try to shape it now. We gotta squeeze it and like almost like the leg, what we did earlier, but just a little bit thicker. Like a sink. I'm gonna try to make it open for you can see all the skin and all that stuff, and like the meat and organs and teeth and eyes and everything. And we're almost on the body. And we'll squeeze it against the ground. We'll cut it in half, right in the middle, right there. We've done that. We're gonna put it on top. And we're going to start to glue this like that. And we're going to shape this like a square. When we're done shaping like a square, we're going to start making it into the tail. We'll start making the tail after. And smoothing it out for the body. That it'd be all nice and smooth, not be so rough, or if it's so rough, it'll be bumpy. Try to lift it. I'm gonna start folding it into the body. It's gonna have to be really long. Might need a little bit more clay. When we're done getting the body done, we're gonna smooth it all out. We're gonna have to smooth it all out again. Mush it all together till that's all done. We're gonna connect the pieces all together. When we're done connecting all the pieces together and smoothing them and all that stuff, we're gonna mold it and then put the tail on. We're just gonna make it with the body. trying to make it in like the legs, what we did. And we're trying to make it like small, big, to getting to small. Almost like a T-Rex body. When we're done the tail, we're gonna start putting the the head in. When we're done putting the head in, we're gonna squeeze it out and put the head in. We're making a Velociraptor. Smooth it out. So what we're gonna do is getting like a body. It's almost all smoothed out. When we're done smoothing it, we're gonna start putting the head on. We're done smoothing it. Gonna put it like that. We'll widen it a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna put it like that. I'm going to squeeze it down. Chunky. When we're done doing that, we put that. It's almost done. Gonna start connecting it. Put the head on. I'll show you guys how to make the head. That's gonna be pretty hard to make. First, we're gonna open the two of these parts. We're gonna smooth it right here. We're gonna smooth that. We're gonna connect that to the bottom. When that's done connected, we're gonna close it. And then we'll open it. We'll put it on the ground, that. And we'll mold it out like that. The mouth is gonna be open. Leave in the comments what your favorite dinosaur is. The mouth is almost done. It almost looks like a T-Rex, but it's not a T-Rex. We're gonna smooth that out into like a bullet. Then we'll squeeze that like that, right into it. We'll smooth that all out. Almost done smoothing it, and then we'll start putting little like walls for it doesn't leak out. Almost done building the walls. I'm gonna put that all around the body and everything. Then we're gonna connect the head to the body. And we'll start putting like that. Start putting the walls up on the body. And we're almost done doing the body. Gotta do the other side. And we're even gonna go down to the leg. The legs. The legs out. Leg. Almost on the two legs. Now I'm into one leg. And we're gonna go back to the body. Let's start making the organs and bones and everything. We're gonna take the meat right here. I'm gonna close that like that. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna squish it until that gets really long. That. Smooth that all down. We're gonna connect that right in the middle of the body. Right there. And we're gonna put that together. I'm gonna squeeze that in. Smooth that all out. And that's done. I'm going to take a little bit more. I'm going to squish that really, really thin. Kind of fat. And I'm going to put that into the tail. Smooth everything together. And we'll start building up the head. And we'll put the bone, and then the organs, and meat and everything. So, the head shape of the dinosaur, a little bit. I'm going to squeeze that in. And then we're going to put it in the jaw. Jaw of the Velociraptor. Put that right around. So it can connect the jaw. Just cut that up a little bit. And then we're going to take this little piece. And we're going to crunch it off. And start, and the head is. The meat of the head is done. We're going to make a little hole with the edge of the knife for the eye. And we're going to smooth that all out to like that. The first organ we're going to put in, oh, I forgot the legs. The leg. We're going to take that, we're going to squeeze that right out, take the leg, till it looks like this. And we're going to squeeze out a little bit. And we're going to put that right there. And then we're done. And then we're pretty much done the meat. And we're done the meat. Let's start putting the eye first in. Boop, boop. First, that's already stretched out. Cut that off. Put that off. Start taking this in a little ball. Right, a little bit more. And that's in. I'm going to put a little dot in the middle. Teensy tiny dot. And here's the eye. Let's put that right where the eye should be. Kind of looks like a T-Rex. It was not a T-Rex. And then we're gonna start. The blue stuff all around it is the skin. It's like the skin. And then the meat. When that's on, gotta put the arms in soon. We're gonna make this into the spine to here. It's gonna go this small to this big. We're gonna widen that for the long, long spine. And then we're gonna make the ribs. You need it really tight for it never, ever breaks. one is long. Make sure not to break it. Put it right down the middle. And we'll bounce it right against it. And we'll start putting the ribs in. This was the head of that dinosaur. We're gonna cut the ribs up now. First, we're gonna cut almost in the middle, not in the middle. Put it on the side. Once mine is like this, we're gonna start making it real long. Not that long, still long. Here's the thing, ribs, and we'll start cutting up it into little pieces. One piece, that's two pieces, three pieces, that's one piece, that's two pieces, that's three pieces. Broaden them out a little bit, right these. Oh. Now we're going to start curving them, and then we're going to start putting them on. 1, 2, last one, 3 for one side, one side done, and then for the other two, we're going to start putting them up top for the second ribs. Now there's two sides. You always gotta do two sides, or it won't protect all your organs. Here's the ribs. For the back, we're just gonna connect the skin for the head never falls off. And smooth it out, and there you go. Almost done. Just got to put a couple organs in that are yellow. When we're done those yellow organs, we'll bring maybe final one. Gotta get this big yellow here. These are the only yellows I have. Then we're going to take this big chunk right here. I'm going to start cutting it in the middle. Ask your parents before you have a knife or ever something sharp. And that's going to be like that. That's going to be enough. And then we'll cut this in little skinny parts, like that. And we'll cut one on the same spot. And we already made an organ. Gonna shape that like that. You already made your stomach. We'll go right there. And we'll start making it to your mouth, the throat. Longy, longy, long. Throat. We're going to connect it right there. It's going to go all the way up. Right to your throat. There's always two right beside each other. The air and the not. Food. Squat. Now you choke. Shape that just like the throat. Long, long, long line. Down that. And we're gonna connect that right on top. Now there's the stomach. And there's the thing what goes in front of your throat. This is your air pipe. What's gonna go right to your lungs. It's shorter than the throat. And this is how small it is. And this is the stomach that connected to the eat. And now we're going to start making the little arms. First, we're going to turn this almost like an eyeball. We're going to squeeze it. It's like that. Maybe a little bit more. And then this is like that. We start gonna widen it out like blue. When it's done for that, we're gonna make a little curve. Walls too. So it doesn't look trash. Okay, the arm is on. Start putting the meat in. Remember the meat I showed you earlier? I'm going to start putting the meat in the arm. Start putting the bones in after that. Just like that. Arm fell off. Now, we're gonna make the jaw, the open and close. So first, we're gonna take this just like that. We're gonna cut it. Just like that. It's like a little corner. Start squeezing it out until it gets bigger. And that's the jaw. Makes it open and close. Open, close. Then we're gonna put that right almost, and it connects to there. So we're gonna make that. We're gonna cut a little piece off. And then we're gonna take this for it to be real long, a little bit long, till it connects to the jaw for it to open and close. And then there's another big line connects under here. That connects it. That means open and close. That open. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now, we're going to start putting the nose in. First, we make a little hole. Just like that. And then we're going to, this one's going to be real small. So we're going to have to look real closely. We're going to have to put it small like that. The nose piece. Long like that. And we'll put that right there, like that. And now we're gonna put the what is it again? the thing that make the skull of the top like that. It's gonna reach all the way up here to connect for the jaw, for it's not mushy. Gonna cut it. We're gonna done cut it. We're gonna slowly make it down. Just like that. I'm gonna start squeezing it down. To almost look like that. Now it does a little bit more thicker. Tail looks like this. And then it goes not in the nose, but around the nose. A little bit, we need to widen it a little bit more. And cut it a little bit more. Just to there. And then we're going to squeeze that down. That where it fits. And then make that skinny and skinny for it goes around the nose. Just like this. Right around the nose. So the nose never gets hurt. Don't really see it, it's still there. When that's like that, we're gonna start putting the muscle. Now, because the bones are all done, he's gotta put the bone in the arm, into the leg, and the leg. Gonna be done any minute. The arm bone is in. I just gotta put the leg bone in. Boop. We just gotta twirl the foot. Didn't do the foot yet. Got to do the foot. Gonna make that. The foot has to be curved or flat. If you have no foot, you could fall all the days. Like this. Then we're just gonna start putting the meat in the foot. And the leg bone reaches all the way down to the foot. Just like this. And now we're just gonna put the muscle in around the skin, pretty close to the skin, not like out of the skin. It's gonna have to be real thin. Real thin. Just gonna cut it right at the end, or really close to the end. So like that. And then we'll rip it off. So skinny like that. Make that. Like long. We're gonna put it all around the bone. Transform this into meat. And muscle. we just gotta get that real skinny like over there. Make that really long. Just like this. Gonna connect it there. Put it right there, right around the stomach, right around the ribs, around the jaw. Not done. Just like that. Close to everything, touching everything, and go around the mini jaw, and it goes all the way to the skull, and it'll finally be done. We're gonna leave a little opening right. We just gotta put the teeth in too. So we need like 2 parts. Like 1 little part there. And like a middle where you can breathe. And then we put another middle right there. Where there's still a little gap between. And then we start going around the head. It's pretty much on the bone. On the bone sometimes. Some of these video clay videos. And now we gotta put the brain in. We need a little bit of bone. The bone right around the skull. Real quick. It's pretty small. Like that. And then the nose muscle. And then well done. Like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.